Hello, people. It's the Secret Anime Fan here. Today, I've got a theory or speculation. I want a bit of feedback on this. Bit of a discussion would be nice. On is the Witching Hour Boy, aka Ushimitsu Kozo, still out there? Now, I know what you're thinking. You've read the recent manga chapters in the last month or so, and you're thinking that Yasiue is likely actually the Witching Hour Boy, and he said he wasn't, so he could spread discontent among the Wano and perhaps even hope to some of the people of Wano across the land of Wano. Now, in this video, I'm going to be discussing a potential theory, speculation, or maybe even an alternative view on the whole Witching Hour Boy thing. This is going to be a pretty light-hearted, not hardcore. This is absolutely true theory, just an entertaining perspective, which I hope you enjoy listening to. It's kind of more of a story than an actual fact that I think will come true. If you're interested in that, then continue the video. If you're not, then just stop the video now. I won't blame you. Okay, so I think that the Witching Hour Boy is possibly still out there, and I think he will have a pretty important role in Wano. Now, I have to take you back to the Munsters one shot, which was involved Ryuma. It was a one shot called Munsters done by Oda back in the day. I think he was 19 when he done it. And I think we can all agree that Oda has already injected aspects and parts of this one shot into the One Piece universe. The most obvious being Ryuma himself, of course, the protagonist of the one shot. He was seen in Thriller Bark and stuff like that, and he's already been mentioned in Wano as the legendary samurai who slew a dragon. But if you know One Piece, you probably already know about all of that. So we can further assume that Oda will probably take more aspects of this one shot and add it to Wano. Now, we could just say that the Monsters one shot is its own thing and it happens somewhere along the line in the One Piece universe. But as I said, I think Oda is just going to take parts of this one shot and kind of mold it into the One Piece story and universe. That's just my opinion, and that's the kind of perspective we're going to take in this video today. If you don't like that, stop the video now again. But if you're interested in how I think this one shot could come important in Wano, then continue the video. So here is the next part I think Oda will choose to inject into Wano, and by that I mean the next part of that one shot he will choose and add bits of what that was into what the Wano arc is now. Now, at the very start of the one shot, it's mentioned that a dragon's horn was stolen, a horn that holds mysterious powers. The horn does show up in the monster story, but it turns out that the horn was a fake. Actually, there were two horns, but I think they were both fakes, to be honest. And the appearance of a dragon was just a coincidence. That's just a little bit of background for the one shot. So this has led me to believe that the horn will either be important to the downfall of Orochi or perhaps even Kaido. I also think that perhaps Oda might scrap the whole horn idea and just replace it with an object with mysterious powers. Perhaps the devil fruit, which is actually another theory I thought of, which is where the gist of this theory kind of stemmed from. The gist of that theory though is the reason Kaido came to Wano is to get this mysterious object that was a devil fruit, came to Wano, and the other version was Wano even, and the other version of that theory is how Orochi got his devil fruit. But that's for another video. If you're interested in that, I'll actually make that video. At the moment, it's just a thought, but back to the Witching Hour Boy. So when I was making them theories, I thought, wait a minute, the Witching Hour Boy could fit into this whole theories I've got in my mind. And he will probably, in my mind, in this little story I'm telling, he'll be linked to this mysterious object. Now, in Monsters, the place where the horn was stolen from clearly wasn't in the Wano, but Oda did draw this when he was 19, as I said before. So the whole story of One Piece and Wano in particular must have just been early thoughts in his head. So I am of the belief that he will incorporate this part into the Wano arc, and the place that the horn / mysterious object was held will now be in Wano instead of wherever it was in the one shot. In Monsters, the place was pretty heavily protected, so this object will hold importance to the country of Wano, and not any old character could just go in there and retrieve it. This is where the Witching Hours boys' expertise will come into play. The person who's touted as an experienced thief and so forth, sure. So far, he's just been like the Robin Hood kind of figure, but I think maybe he will have a bigger role to play than just that. Now, here is where I kind of came to a dead end. I couldn't think of any other thing. So, if you want to help me expand on this theory and speculation, that would be cool. I'd like to hear your thoughts on that in the comment section. So, let's expand a little bit more. So, in my other theories, it is the theory that the dragon horn is actually a devil fruit that's shaped like a horn. If you know the recent revelation of Robin and Chopper's devil fruits, you know devil fruits can take the shape of weird objects. But in this kind of theory and speculation, would this mysterious object be a devil fruit? Probably not, because I don't know what purpose that would hold, other than like a really obscure backstory that Oda might just want to throw in there. And another reason why it might not be a devil fruit is, why would the Witching Hour boy want or need a devil fruit? Or maybe someone needs a power up. Maybe he needs a power up. Maybe he's actually part of the Blackbeard crew and he wants to steal a devil fruit that's in Wano. There's loads of things you could probably speculate on. Who knows? So let's focus on just calling it a mysterious object with mysterious powers instead of a devil fruit. So what benefit would stealing a object with mysterious powers do? Well, if this object held significant value to Orochi, it could distract him when he ought to be out there stopping the Straw Hat crews and Momonosuke and everyone else. Alternatively, what if this object actually held the key to stopping Kaido in his tracks somehow and could probably help defeat him? Well, that brings up one big flag immediately. If Kaido knew about this object, he would almost certainly try and use it on himself. So maybe that's unlikely. But what if Kaido doesn't actually know about this mysterious object yet, and it's kind of Orochi's trump card against Kaido should he ever need to use it? Another good speculation would be that Robin actually knows the Witching Hour boy. I think she did at one point say she was the Witching Hour boy, which was found out to be a lie. So what if they actually have met, and this mysterious object is either one, you'd think the red poneglyph, or something key to Robin where she can find other poneglyphs. I kind of like this part of the theory a lot more. So hopefully the Witching Hour boy will help Robin get this mysterious object, or he will most likely get a red. He'll get a, what's it called, a rub of the red poneglyph if it's in Wano. We know obviously Kaido has a red poneglyph. I'm gonna make the big assumption that it is in Wano, is why he's still in Wano also. All in all, I found this interesting to think about and theorize about and speculate about. As I said, it's not hardcore theory. I'm not saying any of this is even true or any of this will even come true. I'd like to see parts of this come true. But at best, I think it's implausible and it's kind of grasping at straws. So hopefully you don't feel you've wasted too much time. But hopefully you found it interesting. But I will say one thing, I would like the Witching Hour boy not to be Yasiue and actually be someone else. Now, why would Yasiue announce that he is not in fact Ushimitsu Kozo, aka the Witching Hour boy? Well, you could put it down to that he wants his second announcement about the tattoo to be credible and not easily dismissed, because remember Yasiue said he was the Witching Hour boy. Now, if the real Witching Hour boy is out there and can easily dismiss that Yasiue was not the Witching Hour boy, then Yasue's second statement about the tattoos will also be discredited. So he used the first announcement to basically make his second announcement, which of course is a lie, more credible. That's just what I think. Who knows? Now, of course, there is also the possibility that the Witching Hour boy is Denjiro, which could happen. It could happen. You never know. Anyway, that's it for this video. Hope you liked the video. Please like and subscribe, and see ya.